It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday at December 5th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins here on this late Monday at December 5th, 2016. It's 11 o'clock and the temperature is 35 degrees here in Norton. Tonight's low will be 28. Here now, the 11 o'clock news on the Peter Channel on this Monday night. Top story at 11 is Oakland's ghost ship site of fire was a motley warehouse with a history as emergency responders were in the parking lot of the restaurant across the street from the ghost ship building in Oakland, California. The verbal confrontation between President-elect Donald Trump and the Chinese government escalated on Monday as China responded harshly to the attacks by Mr. Trump and its economic and security positions. Former Vice President Al Gore touted the Advanced Control Committee of the Common Policy that makes sense Monday night after meeting with President-elect Donald Trump and his daughter. Meanwhile, the major early hurdle to Trump's trade agenda, Republicans indicated on Monday that they are not ready to support this proposed tariff on the U.S. By Monday, a stretch of busy Connecticut Avenue, Northwest Washington seemed back to normal a day after a gunman entered a pizza incident. On rescuing children trapped in an imaginary sexual abuse ring that the internet resistance is run. President Donald Trump was nominated for neurosurgeon Ben Carson ran the Department of Housing and Urban Development, and the confidential trust and underscores Trump's willingness to forego traditional policy expertise in that cabinet. Death of Tamil Nadu's leaders leaves power vacuum in India. Currency signs of Japanese yen, euro, and US dollar are seen on a board outside of the currency exchange office at Narita as your steady is at the pass on a 21-month flow focused on stays in Italy. A 7-year-old student activist tutor can have been revealed the horrors of life in the lap of studying went down over the weekend, sparking fears of the security, but British media reported Monday she was safe. Fidel is dead and now buried. Some will call him the last of the Cold War warriors, but there are still plenty of regimes that have been in power for decades. Judge Clifton B. Newman of South Carolina declared mistrial on Monday after jury deadlocked on a waiver that a white former police officer, Michael T. Slager, committed murder in 2015, shooting death of the Black Brother's Walter L. Scott. Vice President Joe Biden teased Monday on the knees, leaving the door open to another presidential run in 2020. Biden told a group of reporters on Capitol Hill. Police received an incredible tip of them attacked in Metro's Universal City Station in Los Angeles at 40 this hour, warning commuters to be vigilant. The U.S. Supreme Court has made it clear over the past quarter century that racial gerrymandering is unconstitutional, but partisan gerrymandering is still permissible. Norton 22 nip liquor bottles, 7 completely empty, 2 others half full, 5 empty beer cans, and 10 others on an open Desert Adams. Confiscated and searched the vehicle, taken into police custody after Norman and was arrested on Saturday night at a fourth offense drunken driving charge. Attleboro District Court Judge Thomas Barrett ordered the man held without bail Monday, pending the dangerous attorney said the men's repeated offenses 3 with the past 6 months presented a dangerous society. Rentham police are still looking at a suspect in the Rentham gas station robbery Sunday night. Gasoline prices in Massachusetts are common for the first time since the middle of October. North Attleboro, a bank near Attleboro Falls, was robbed Monday afternoon after an armed man who threatened to shoot police moments before school. Students at the nearby Armored School were dismissed for the day. Boston and attorney for Attleboro assessors argued before the state House Court Monday that the legislature had functions that go well beyond the taxes and religious activities in case involving the dispute $92,000 tax bill. Rentham, a proposal required dogs to be leashed when on Conservation Commission property to China stirred up strong feelings. Attleboro, an update on an effort to clean up one of the city's west cases and development of contamination effort is scheduled on Wednesday. Montpelier, Vermont. A power line planted to run under the Lincoln supplies in Canada, where consumers of New England has won a key federal agreement cleanliness last big regulatory hurdle. Transmitted to developers in announced Monday to CDR, New England subsidiary has received this presidential permit from the U.S. Department of Energy with a 154-mile, $1.2 billion power line. Dubbed the New England Clean Power Link, CEO John Dessum said the construction should start in late 2017 or early 2018. The Hingham, Massachusetts, a woman is out after she was hit by a pickup truck outside a courthouse in the South Shore. Bank stocks left with a new record of tech shares climb. Amazon unveiled Monday this first small format grocery store, Amazon Go, one of at least 3 brick-and-mortar formats. The online wheelchair giant is promoting this making play for area shopping that remains selling in store. But not really. Demand from government forces of European populism range from erecting border fences at a disbanded euro. Brexit boost from tax compensation at $29 billion. Bismarck, North Dakota. Industry leaders are urging President-elect Donald Trump to conclude with the disputed court access for pipeline and priority when he takes office next month, but a spokesman for Trump isn't often made any clues about how the parallel fire field lasers and microparticles up test 3 popular models that predict the lift journey by flying animals. $25 million breakthrough gives Crisis in Science and Math. Blustery conditions at the west end of car as she divided. Bridge was 3.4 kilometers. Borehole was drilled to that car as course. Smokers who go for much less than effective cigarettes today. It's still a high risk and an early death that non-smokers in New City suggests. Women will regularly trim and remove all their popularity when a greater risk of sexually transmitted infections when there's not researchers X. Researchers have found a rare and frightening superbug gene on the U.S. pig farm and say that this suggests raw meat carries endangered germs in the human population. After an initial recall on 17,349 pounds of chicken, Oklahoma-based National Steak and Poultry has suspended its announcement included additional 1,976,089 pounds of ready-to-eat chicken that may be undercooked. Peter Chandler's time is now 11:05 on this late Monday night, and it's time now. New England Does report in Beverly, Massachusetts, 1 hour ago at 7 alarm fire Parkland Federal Street fire in a 3-story building. And now look at your traffic and transit report here at 11:06 p.m. on this late Monday night. Beep! Let's tell you we're on the subway system. It is looking good. Commuter rail, looking good. And on the ferries, they are looking good. All right, looking at highways and byways of New England on this late Monday night. Let's start in New York, where FDR Drive on both ends of the spectrum on the east side down to Midtown Manhattan. FDR Drive on the northbound side of the back just around Long and Expressway on 495. Midtown Tunnel and FDR Drive on the northbound side back to the southeast and lower Manhattan. Link Tunnel slowed both ends. 95 on the northbound side back to 99 Avenue, New Jersey to the George Washington Bridge headed towards New York. Firing that bridge on the northbound side, it is backed up. Grand Central Parkway, westbound side, low side of LaGuardia Airport. Interstate 78 on westbound side, it's Little Slow around Jersey City. Up in Connecticut, 91 on the southbound side, Little Slow just at Route 95 in New Haven. 91 on the northbound side, backed up after Interstate 84 in Hartford, Connecticut to 291. 95 on the southbound side, Little Slow just around Route 165 in Arcadia, Rhode Island. 190 on the southbound side, the Little Slow 290 in Worcester, Massachusetts. 91 on the northbound side is back to the Northampton. 93 on the northbound side, it is back to just around Route 101 in Manchester, New Hampshire. Main turbine on the southbound side, Little Slow around 202 up in the Gray Main, Interstate 89 on the northbound side. It's a little slower between Randolph and Sharon, Vermont. And 95 on the northbound side, it is back to between Waterville and Bangor, Maine. Peter Chill News Time is 11:07 p.m. on this late Monday night, and it's time now for a weather report here. Take a look at the latest radar picture, and it shows some little patches of rain showers between the southern Maine coast and the western shores of Nova Scotia, and take a look at some snow showers stretching around from eastern Maine, from Calais all the way up in Houlton, and then up in the Caribou and Peck Island, stretching on western portions of New Brunswick and on the north central tip of Nova Scotia, and some snow showers stretching from Quebec City all the way down to St. Zachary and St. Gideon de Bilt and St. Leger in Quebec. Alright. 7-day forecast that goes like this. Alright, we got hazardous weather outlook because refreezing the melted snow and slush is expected to produce patchy black ice on interior roads and walkways overnight. Early morning commuters should exercise caution, especially in secondary roads. People should be careful when just stepping outside early in the morning as steps and drivers may become icy overnight. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For overnight tonight, mostly crisp about 28 degrees, light west wind. Tuesday, east crisp about 43 degrees and coming in north around 6 miles in the morning. For Thursday night, a slight chance of rain before 2 a.m., then a chance of rain and snow between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. Then a chance of snow after 3 a.m. class got about 30 degrees, light up over wind, chance of 30%, and little no circulation expected. Wednesday, a chance of rain between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Class got about 46 degrees and light up over wind, chance of 30%. Wednesday, mostly class about 31 degrees and light southwest wind. Thursday, a slight chance of showers after 11 a.m. Mostly cloudy, class about 44, about 26 degrees, and chance of 20%. For Friday, mostly sunny, most clouds about 38, about 21 degrees. For Sunday, sunny skies on Saturday, we'll have a 31, about 17 degrees. Sunday, puts us about 36 degrees. Sunday night, a chance of snow, most clouds about 26 degrees, and chance of 30%. And for Monday, a chance of rain and snow, mostly clouds about 4 degrees, and chance of 30%. Killian, Dalton, it's 36 and fair skies, humidity of 82%. Out at Nottingham, it is fair skies, and we get a temperature of 34 degrees here in Nottingham, and in Mansfield, it is 33 degrees, and that's going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday, December 5th, 2016. Good night with a good passage. I'll see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a good night.